All right. Looks like everything's going well, yeah, everything's connected. Hello everybody, I'm Brother Smoke. I did start playing this game much a while ago. That really made no sense in what I just said. What the hell? Sorry, I got reverb going. There we go. Okay. Yes, I did start playing this game quite a while ago, and it wasn't long before that I played through the game, so I actually got kind of bored with it. It is a fun game, though it does take a lot of patience, because you're looking for clues and all this crap, and you know, you're trying to get the right questions asked, and either accusing, you know, playing the bad cop or the good cop. So yeah, I'm very much trying. I haven't played in a while, so I re-downloaded it. I'm replaying it. I don't know where I let off on the last one. But let's get back into it. I actually played a little bit yesterday, and it was definitely fun. I hadn't done it in a while, so here I am. Oh, look at that. 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So, yeah. And I was in homicide, so that's the next one up. But I'm continuing off of this one. Plus, since I played yesterday, I wasn't 100% sure of all the buttons again, so I did go through the tutorial mode and stuff like that, and then I did do one case. So now I'm moving on to the next case. We'll see how that goes. Ah. Sorry, that was kind of a jump out of the seat, out of the blue type of loud noise there.
First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't really have any questions. Someone playing with a fucking tennis ball?
We've got a scene, a dumped car. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Let's get to the scene! There's our vehicle.
You can drive.
And I prefer to have them drive. Yes, I could drive, but it's like, man, sometimes it takes forever.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle to throw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Yeah, I have no idea about that experience.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
You mean right there?
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
No license plate.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Dude took it and only got one tire. Wow.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. Empty.
Yeah, spare tire's gone except for that box.
Incidental.
Baseball.
I don't think so.
Hey Wildcat, I found your big ball.
Combination, right?
Cause, woo. Turn that down a bit.
Use it to remove the wheel lugs.
There we go. Really? Someone used a crescent wrench to remove wheel lugs. That's stupid. No wonder I only got one wheel. Fucking bottles of beer.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Nothing significant.
Found Wildcat people bit. And this is what I mean by having the patience.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
Pitcher's mound. Home base. What's this? Just trash, just trash. There's a lady over here. Let's talk to her.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Okay. Yes, I know I'm walking around a lot, but I'm looking for those clues. Wrong button there. Damn it. See, I knew I missed something. What did I miss, though?
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have it for street value.
That's what I missed. I don't know, let's talk to this guy real quick.
It's a stolen car, not the Lindbergh baby. What more do you need to know?
You better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Look at this guy's little shit-eating grin.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could...
Word of warning. Yes. This game does have racist things in it. I do not submit any agreement to what these people say about other races. I do not agree to them. But please don't hold that against me. It's a good game, but that was the time.
The thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
See, I'm not sure.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
Son of a bitch. I knew I should have played the bad cop on that one.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Okay. I fucked this one up pretty good. Let me kind of restart that one. Shit. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm restarting it. I'm at least restarting this mission. I shouldn't have accused him. I should have played bad cop. When he does that squinty eye thing, and he looks like Walter from Jeff Dunham. Yeah. Anyway, past all this. Anyway, past all this. No, I can't do any damn thing about it.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, that's it.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle.
Yeah, we already heard that part, so let's just move it on. Move it along. Move it along.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Well, let's see if I can. I think I already used an intuition point. Oh, I got none left. Yo, yay. Okay.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. Empty.
I'm going through this as fast as I can because... Okay, well, that's trash. I don't need to look at that.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
The baseball bat. Yeah, I'm not taking as long on this one.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Excuse me, I'm pouring a glass of water real quick. Okay. Sorry, I was putting a plastic bottle in the trash.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
A shit-eating grin on his face.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
He says that in a way that he's
After the
offended in his
Mexicans
life.
left,
Like,
you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
see, now it's a check.
Tell me about the
not
car
an X.
they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
See, he's
Looked like
making
the
a
kind of
normal
guy who
face
notices
there.
details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Okay. Just because there's a few things to the case. Like this bat.
Don't think this is anything.
And these, this baseball and crushed cup.
Optimistic, Cole. Seems irrelevant.
Alright, let's see if... No, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, I know why. This, I forgot to look at this.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Now let me go talk to this motherfucker again.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
See that squinting face and whatever?
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
See?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Could be pleasure. Never know. Now we call the station again.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Which one do I want to do first?
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
I wanted to go to the Dewey Brothers place.
Do you have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way. That's the guy.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
See, I don't like his...
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase of his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been soundly flawed.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the arcane. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mechanic. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
See, he's not making the same face that he did before. I'm trying to think. What one? I'm trying to think of which one I would pick. Let me see what's in here.
You, senor, remind me of my cousin Jose, who was kicked in the head by a polo polo. We shot the homie, but we probably should have shot poor Jose instead.
See, I just don't know. I can't really say he's lying, because I've got no evidence to say that he is lying. I suspect that he made a deal of, hey, you steal the car, you take the wheels, and I make a report out of it and get money, kind of thing. I don't know which one to set.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mechanic. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
See, just him looking around like that doesn't... Son of a bitch, man.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ringing bells.
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Oh, I guess right.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch.
I guessed right. Oh, holy shit.
Got the jitters again.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
What's up, Lemon? Thanks for tuning in.
Can you drive to this one?
It goes well. I actually made a pretty good call. I wanted to say this dude was lying.
Mr. Valdez moves in some
And I
peculiar
was
circles
right.
for an
I have the
international bon
evidence.
vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious. of
It
him
was
to be
awesome.
so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
I wasn't 100%. I was thinking, God, maybe I should just play the bad cop. But I'm like, no, you know what? I am going to accuse him. Dude, play this game. You have to have patience. It's not very action-packed. There's a lot of times where you're spending a lot of time looking around for clues. Because if you don't get all the clues and you know somebody's lying but you can't prove it, then you're kind of fucked. Things don't go the right way. You have to have a lot of patience in this game. And you'll also get used to
Don't tell me,
asking
let me
your
guess.
partner to
You were
drive.
making your way past the lot, caught sight of the
Oh,
new
God.
model four-door and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Then you'll like this game. It's a great
LAPD,
story.
Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy.
It's a great game.
Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
This game even does include the Dahlia murder, the Black Dahlia murder.
We keep all our tools in here.
And if you're big into movies, you'll recognize a lot of characters from this. A lot of characters from this game and movies.
Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
This part is kind of stupid.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
There was something.
Doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, no. Just saw a hammer and decided, hey, that's something. But it's not.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
And it's not the same license plate that was stolen off the Packard.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Yeah, when you hear that high-pitched ring, that means that you've already seen it. Seen the evidence. Hey, where you going? Okay, you're just going right there.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Keep watching the face. Keeping eye contact. He's not doing anything kind of weird. Okay.
So Valdez was just driving by and saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Oh, son of a bitch. Let me see something.
Stop and have a look around. That new coupe in Algiers blue sure looks good.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
See, I knew I should have just accused him on the last one. This one, that doing that
Address,
face.
Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
I fucked up on the first one.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Son of a bitch. Let's hope I make the right call.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try. Like I said, my tools get stolen on a regular basis. You don't want to believe me? I'm not going to say anymore.
Fuck!
I'm keeping an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Fucked up on that one, too. Move your ass over, you're driving.
You're behind the wheel. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know.
Me.
People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
Yeah, I kind of regret not being able to see Avatar in 3D. That would have been cool. .3D TVs came back for a bit, but then they disappeared.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
And that dude's like, nope, I'm outie.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Wow, no. Oh, there's something. Wow, they really just throw it on the floor?
Here he is, apartment 3.
No mailbox, so the guy's just like, it's on the floor, now it's your problem.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Would you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Such gentlemanly talk.
How far are you?
Well, what do you know? An Argentine flag.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Souvenirs are a dumb
You
move.
are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Doesn't
Unless
tell
you
me
help
anything.
us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Well, of course, I can't go in that door or that door. Well, let's just... here we go.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
What the hell is that stuff on the plates? I mean, I could tell one is toast, but what the fuck is the other thing? Blood? I swear I just saw somebody go down the stairs, but...
This doesn't pertain to the case. Whether this is going to help us. I doubt it.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Oh, damn it. See, this is one of those things. But there's nothing in here. No.
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
I fucked up. I didn't mean to hit the square button. I meant to hit X. Damn it.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Okay, this one, straight up lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Yeah, the first one I didn't mean to hit.
Back too. This punk has something
Play the
stashed
bad
somewhere.
cop.
I know it.
I didn't mean to play the bad cop. I meant to hit X, and I accidentally hit square.
Diplomatic license plates.
These have nothing to do.
This isn't what we're looking for. Not sure this means much. Maybe. No.
Ah, here's the tires.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. No good to me. We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
See, you're down now.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow me.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye.
Hey, keep it down, would you?
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
I only checked because he had gold. I guess they all do. In case you forgot. Will you fucking move? In case you forgot the apartment number.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lens. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Hey, it's Grease Lightning!
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady. Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Cole's partner, he didn't say shit to me. It's like, dude, you didn't really do shit. You drove to a couple places. Fucked up 3 of the questions.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. And it better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. Bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
I like how an officer went in before that dude and, you know, said, "Good job, Kelso." Inspected the weapon and even said, "Good job." And then this dickhead comes in and says, "Your bore's dirty." Not what our superior officer said.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy.
Bum took the swipe at me, put him down in my sap.
Also walking down the street?
You can drive.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'll do one more. I've got a movie to go to tonight with some friends.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
Doctor Strange movie.
To the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
I had to say it, but I don't think I would have liked LA in any time period.
Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Then or now.
There's a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance. We can notify next of kin. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
There's something else. Let me get back on it. Nope, okay.
Careful where you step, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Slid a long way.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well,
Let's hope I don't fuck
came to the
anything up
window
on this
because
one.
I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Oh, gotta do a little thing to this. God, I hate watching these things.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
Man, that fire is a roaring.
Fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned in sanatoriums. We can reveal the look of the problem, and we have a chance to help.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. Sorry. I don't mean to fix it.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medication, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a bit.
Really don't like that guy. No, put that down.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver? I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened. I'm about done speaking to you.
Ah, shit.
You know
I
the
just
victim?
play bad cop.
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
See, now he's telling the
Not
truth.
one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Okay.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
I guess I should get back in there and check along the walls. I want to see something. I just want to see how many intuition I got. 1.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Alright, where's the coroner? There he is.
We'll check in with you.
Okay. I'll get him onto a slab. Should have the report soon.
Thanks.
No, didn't mean to do that. Let's go to locations. Oh, that's the destination I just marked.
You know the way. You can drive.
Of course, it's going to be one of those ones that's just short as shit. What I mean by that is the passing between the car ride and getting to the residence.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
See. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time we left. I have someone here.
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hotbed. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We're always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
Alright, so something was different.
You married? The arguments are never any different.
Well, fuck that one up.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together.
you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Insurance letter.
With the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
Have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Damn, that was a quick autopsy.
You're behind the wheel.
As I said, I don't think I would have liked LA in any time period.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
God, that radio was annoying. Car starts up and the fucking radio goes blaring. It's like, ah. Oh shit, what? Excuse me.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed the husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
He was shooting at me. I could shoot back. That's allowed, ain't it?
You look spooked, Phelps.
Never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Didn't even need to go to that other residence.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I fucked up two of the questions. Yeah, I know. If I would have went to his residence, he would have been the main thing. He would have been the main arrest. And the other two would have gotten away with murder. Technically, as the coroner said, he was dead before the car hit him. So, I mean, technically, there is no law against hitting a corpse. Or running into a corpse with a car. Unless it's intentional. Okay. I am actually going to end it right here because, as I said, I've got a movie to go to in a little bit. And some of these stories can take a bit, and I don't want to be late. So, if you enjoyed the game, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that bell notification. That way you can be notified of any time I upload a video or do a Let's Play, a live video. But until such time, see you in the next game.